Hey everybody, Sneakby here from Sneakby Gaming. Just actually going and doing this Book 1, Chapter 5. I did a little bit of the quest chain up here in the northern Bree fields, trying to level up so I can come down here into the Barrow Downs here in a few minutes. But I need to run back and forth to do a few of these quests here on the Book 1. And I thought I'd bring you along for the ride because this is the really the main quest line. We're going to talk to Lingland, sitting on a rise up here near the Buckland Gate. Strider asked me to speak with him to see if he's seen anything of the Nazgul passing out of the Shire. So I'm taking the quick travel. Well, quick is the fact I don't have to run myself. But we're going to go ahead and do this, continue to increase our reputation with the men of the Bree. If we look at our reputation, I'm doing pretty good on that, so we'll continue on with those. I also, if we look at the deed log, and we make sure I'm not getting too far, okay. We look at the completed ones. I've completed all the Breeland adventures, did that, Spider Slayer, Orc Slayer. So right now I'm in the middle of, need to do some Breeland Woodsmen, Knickerbreaker Scales, Orc Slayer, and a Right Slayer. Now, this is one I have to go into the Barrow Downs to do. And then we want to find some of these things in the Old Forest, Tom Bombadil's house, as well as a few other little quests as we go through. Okay, I think it's time to dismount, and we can continue the quest here on our own horse, because it's about ready to take us off the beaten path here. I think I'm going to have to log in as one of my other characters and
what do you need?
Get some a javelin and a spear made up. Okay, so Arrogant has said, "A Nazgul, 4 more were in Buckland. They rode swiftly east back upon Black Sleeds. I was foolish enough to stay in their way, and they ran me down. I will heal in time, but the riders have left a threat in their wake that must be dealt with. He needs
Might
my
I take
help."
a moment of your time?
In the Black Riders' wakes, Creebane have taken roost. They are not the common strain from Dunland, but a breed I've not seen before. These foul creatures keep watch on Buckland and the Shire, or at very least me, since they've taken to staring at me at night. While the Creebane may see nothing of interest, in fact the enemy has eyes here. We need to blind him. Even killing one Creebane will go a long way towards blinding the enemy. So we'll go ahead and do that. And these critters are just right down here. Should find some birdies. Here, birdie. There we go. And because I'm overpowered right now, or over level, it's really not anything I gotta worry about. I can go in here and bring a whole bunch of them, but I'm not getting very much XP for it. I did go ahead and pop an XP booster. It gave me a little bit of XP. Trying to get up to level 20 because that's the level of the Barrow Downs. And so once I do that, we'll run over into the Barrow Downs, level 20, 21. And then I've got a decision to make. There's 2 paths I can take.
Might I take a moment of your time?
Chapter Horncall of Buckland. You say that Underhill is with Aragorn? I know of no Underhill. I was sent to watch over a hobbit named Baggins. I must assume that's who Aragorn spoke of. That he is safe is welcome news, for my fears are somewhat allayed. He was late in the night when I heard the Horncall of Buckland. Running to the road, I saw the Nazgul leaving Buckland at a gallop. I tried to stop them, but they ran me down. I fear they've already taken Baggins. The 4 riders passed eastward towards the Bree, but we may discover what they learned, if anything, at Baggins' home in the Crick Hollow. It's a cottage. If you learn anything, return to me. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. And basically, I just have to come back over here into Buckland. and continue our quest a little bit. Sorry about that. We're going to go ahead and see if we can follow this quest line until we get caught up with the with what's going on. Right now I'm at level 16 and I'm a level 19, so we'll keep on keeping on with this quest line until we get up into 20s and 21s. By that time we should be in the 20 or 21 ourselves. So it's a lovely night here in Bree, by the way. And here's the house that we're trying to go to, and we got to go to the other door because that back door's closed. Hey Freddy, how's it going? You see
Oh, mercy me!
You see Merry and Pippin and Sam and Frodo recently? What? Who? No, I don't have it. Wait, you aren't the Black Rider. No, I'm a hobbit. Silly Freddy. You are definitely a scaredy cat. What's going on here? When the sheriffs came, they made me tell them all about Frodo and the others going into the Gold Forest. But I didn't say a thing about the enemy's ring. Oh, dear me. What's that? It sounds like crows. Oh, no. Crows. More are coming. Well, we'll stop that. I did it. You didn't get them all, though. Oh, there's more? Oh, some flew to the Old Forest. Well, I don't care about those. Freddy, just send me on my way. Alright. Time to go talk to Langlin. Again. Ooh. Well, guys, it was a busy day for me at work. I'm recording this about 9:30 at night. I've also been playing a little bit of World of Tanks, and I actually had a really good day at World of Tanks over lunch. I was... lag time. I was needed to do 7 missions, or 7 games where I finished in the top 10, and I think it only took me about 10 games to do, so I was pretty excited about that. Oh, there we go. Lags back to Buckland Gate. At least I didn't lag into off a cliff or something like that. I did have that happen to me a second ago, well, maybe earlier this evening when I was running some of those other quests, where I just lagged out and all of a sudden I came up and it's like, you're incapacitated, you died. I'm like, what? How can I die? But lag will do that to you. See, we're doing it again. If this happens again, I'm probably going to cut this episode very, very short. I know we're only about 8-10 minutes in right now.
How can I be of service?
Alright, talk to Strider. Continue on. No, Birdie, leave me alone. Alright, so let's talk about the plans for this channel as we're running back out here to Bree. I primarily am going to be focusing on Lord of the Rings. I really am getting back into it. Honestly, I find this very beautiful, even though it's 8-10 years old as a gaming platform. The mechanics are a little bit iffy. They just released an update today, which did modified how traits are working. I like the way they're doing it now. Previously, it always felt like you were just randomly going into finishing deeds to get trait points, but it was kind of hard to know which ones to do for the right trading that you wanted to do. But now, if we bring up our traits panel, I'm going to point this bend. You can actually go out there and hover over. You can see exactly what's going to happen with that trait, and then you can go ahead and slot the ones that you want. You also can have two different trait, or three different, if you go ahead and spend the coins to get that. You can get three different trait plans. This is nice. I can go ahead and slot that, which means I now have the stone again. And what do I need to do here? Let's go ahead and, what's this? Bleed damage, cancel. Let's go ahead and do bleed damage. And when I change over to the yellow line, I'll that knocks me off my my horse. And I can't trade right away. But once we get up here and we can trade again, I'll go ahead and do it. Now the other thing I could do is, instead of riding the horse, I can go ahead and do this fast hobbit walk. Force March is I believe it's a warden skill. Basically plus 38% out of combat run speed. The horse is plus 68, so I'm only 30% less than what's going on. So yeah, we can go ahead and work through that. But back to the plans here. I'm going to go ahead and figure out if I can see if I can do some social media stuff. Start getting a little more attention out there. I started a Twitter account. I'm old. Going to admit it. I don't do tweets very often, very much, but we'll go ahead and pretend that I do know what I'm doing there. But we're just going to go ahead and run this and see if we can get some traction. I do want to, yay, another little, I'll go ahead and dance a little bit while we're talking. Cluck and Norris. The scrapper chicken. Okay. Good job, guys. But if I can get a few more subscribers, people that are wanting to see what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and buy a microphone. My daughter's been doing some recordings as well, so I want to go ahead and get this rig up a little bit more, make it exciting for her too, and maybe even put a webcam up here, not necessarily for me, but for her to do a little bit of streaming or recording with her face cam on. So, okay. Do I want one of these? 15 maximum power, not really worried about power. 61 morale, I like that. So we'll go ahead and do more morale.
Listen well.
Yes, I'm going to do that. Okay, I got to go talk to Tom Bombadil. So level 18, that's to take me into the old forest, and really is to take me back into the shards of the Barrow Downs. We're about 15 minutes in. I got about, normally making these things about 30 minutes long. We'll probably make this a little bit short, maybe not. Just depends on how long it takes me to get up into the Barrow Downs. But let's go ahead and run out there and see if we can do some stuff in the Barrow Downs. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and bind myself to this milestone. So the Barrow Downs. What are the Barrow Downs? If you remember from the Fellowship of the Ring, the hobbits made their way through the Old Forest, and once we get out of town, we'll talk about it a little bit more. They made their way out of the Old Forest. They were moving on through the Old Forest, and as they came on through, they eventually made their way into the Barrow Downs, and that's where they ran into Tom Bombadil. Now, old Tom, he had to save them from, basically from themselves, because they weren't supposed to go into the Barrow Downs where the Barrow Wights were, but they did anyway, and so that was not a good thing. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and skirt my way around this little rise here. This is, I believe, it's been a while. This is probably the path into the Barrow Downs, and as we start going up in there, I'm going to go ahead and start some of these other quests as we go through. So let's see here. There's the entrance. Alright. There's an unfortunate traveler. I think I want to go ahead and check him out and see what's going on here, because this does open up another little quest line. Speak with the ill-fated survivors. So we'll go ahead and... Did I accept that? Yep. And I'm lagging again. Okay, cliffhanger. We're going to go ahead and end it here and basically have a... next episode, we'll go ahead and move into the Barrow Downs. You'll see I've got several quests that I need to do out here. Basically, killing some of these critters. I got to kill out some Bargus, which are dogs, vile Bargus, and then kill the Wights. So we'll go ahead and step out here where I'm a little bit safer before I log off, and we'll see you tomorrow. I am going to be traveling later this week, which may make a difference in my recording schedule. I believe I've got all my recordings through Friday of this week, but Saturday may be late. Depends on what it looks like from there. But anyway, this is Snigby signing off. Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.